Hello, everybody, and welcome to my brand new channel, Ones That Can See. And I hope you're somebody who can see. This channel is going to be about seeing all important things in the world, like cool entertainment, board games, video games, talking about my favorite recipes, dancing, smiling, makeup tutorials, you name it, I'm going to do it. I'm looking to become a YouTube sensation, and I hope you guys will subscribe now. Don't forget to click subscribe and come along for that journey. Now, the first thing I want to do on my channel is go through some of these wonderful recipes that I've discovered. And I know it's going to get your appetite brewing. Everyone out there is going to get hungry. So I hope that you will also go and make these meals, because if you're looking for a deep colon cleanse, well, some of these recipes may help. So let's start with this real delicious treat. It's called jellied bouillon with frankfurters. Doesn't that get your stomach rumbling? Doesn't that get you ready to go put your face in the toilet? So what's inside this recipe, which is not a joke? Well, it is dissolved unflavored gelatin in hot beef broth in a pretty gelatin mold. Place diced celery slices of hard-boiled eggs and hot dogs in an eye-pleasing design. Pour beef jello into the mold. Chill until firm. So if you're somebody out there who enjoys not having the runs every day, I don't recommend this recipe for you. But if you're somebody looking for a deep colon cleanse, give it a shot. Here's another one, apricot salad. Boil apricot jello with 8 pounds of sugar and water, and then wait, of course, to have a heart attack. No, I'm kidding. Whip with cream cheese. Consider a welding mask for this job. And a giant can of crushed pineapple with syrup, Gerbers, and chopped pecans. Oh, boy. I mean, if that's not going to give somebody, breath to die from, I don't know what will. Let's move on here to fruit cake slices. That's right, fruit cake, everybody's favorite holiday dish. This recipe was pulled from Pillsbury's 1976 festive baking catalog for all seasons. Listen to this. Dunk them Oreo style in Jack Daniels, not just because you need to take the edge off, but because the lack of liquid in the recipe makes the cookies dry as coal. The cherries distract from the dryness with a rubber crunch and a mouthful that can come only from a marinade in high fructose corn syrup. And of course, I don't recommend dunking anything in Jack Daniels, just reading you the recipe, but the high fructose corn syrup, right? That's America's favorite ingredient. If you haven't noticed, if you check your labels of anything processed, they love to put that in there. Then everyone looks around and wonders why everyone's so obese. They also love to stuff it with a lot of sugar. So here's another one for people out there who love to be nauseous. The Good Hot Dog Nutty Fritters. Okay, hot dog salad dressing. These recipes were pulled from 1968's Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Cookbook and came out not so bad and vomit-inducing, respectively. Well, I thought I was actually looking at an image of vomit on the right and what appears to be a hot dog wrapped in bacon in a moldy roll. So I don't know what this person was talking about who was reviewing it, but I'll give you my personal review. This one right here. This one might take the cake of making you gag, okay? Salmon rice casserole. Just look at that. What would you do if you were at a restaurant and somebody brought that to you? Or just say you're at a buffet, right? That's the kind of thing you might see at a buffet. And you walk past and you would just go, oh my, what? Take a whiff, right? Looks like something they would actually feed to a pig, unfortunately for the pig. But take a look at that. I mean, rice mixed with salmon, and it looks like it's got pimento cheese dumped on top, right? With jalapenos inside. I don't know anybody who would be making this, but God bless you if you are. All right, we got this is revolting. Jellied chicken. This was taken from The Blender Way to Better Cooking. 200 pages of recipes, all requiring a blender. So what it looks like is somebody literally I guess they put chicken in a food processor and like minced it up and put it in a Jello mix. I mean, boy, I don't even think they'd serve that at prison with our tax money. Although I'm sure the people in prison cells these days are probably getting better food than the majority of us are, right? All right, let's move on. Vienna sausage shortcake. How does that look? Well, it certainly looks like something that John Bobbitt is missing on a plate with some type of, I don't know, mystery sauce, right? Whew, I will just pass on describing what's inside of that. All right, let's move on. Pickle stretcher salad. And this looks like another Jell-O mold. Oh my goodness. This is actually from a cookbook, 1969's Salads Cookbook, 500 salad recipes. Maybe back then they were just literally just saying, let's just mix everything together we possibly can and we could sell a book, right? The market wasn't as oversaturated as it is now. You notice that there's just so much content out there, so many movies, right? So many annoying YouTubers like myself. I mean, it's, I don't know anybody who would actually eat this. A pickle salad. Let's just move on. All right, here we got Crown Roast. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but this is right out of a horror movie. It's something you would expect to see them eating at the dinner table in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But the Crown Roast tells your family I had 10 minutes and $5 to waste. Now, they're not really describing what's in it. We can only guess. It looks like, you guys tell me in the comment section. Is that asparagus, strawberry on top of pineapple? Then you got what looks like mozzarella balls inside of Twinkies. I don't know. Somebody food dyed Twinkies. Let's move on. All right, next up we got Busy Lady Beefcake. Okay. You can go out on a limb and say that beef looks awfully dry, unless they're saying that that's not beef. This is a Pillsbury Busy Lady Bake Off in hopes of winning the $25,000 grand prize. What? 1966. Yeah, you probably would have to give me $25,000 to even sniff this, let alone eat it. Let's move on. We got Prune Whip. Prune Whip, folks. Again, raw whipped egg, white folded into cooked prune puree. A kid could die from the combination of salmonella and nature's laxative. They got that right. Holy moly, let's move on. Oh boy. Asparagus macaroni loaf. This is just criminal. You should be arrested if you're making this. I'm sorry. At least serve a night in jail to think about it. Or maybe just be put in a padded room with people who are Bobbitizing themselves. But meat and bread aren't the only foods suitable for loaf treatment. 1968 favorite recipe of America, vegetables. We counted 4 rings, 8 loaves, and a mold in its 370 pages since it was spring. We opted for asparagus macaroni loaf. Okay, I have no idea what this person's writing. I'm just kind of reading some of the worst recipes. I looked it up, and I can just take a look at this. And I don't know what to tell you this actually is or how somebody was inspired to make this, but this is the type of thing you would expect maybe if you gave a couple of recipes. Like, this is what you would expect them to cook on those Gordon Ramsay cook shows for kids, which people should obviously be creeped out about, why we're watching kids doing adult things, but that's not something I can get into right now on this channel. But, if you gave a kid 5 random ingredients, this is probably what you'd expect them to come up with. But this is in a cookbook, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, in 1968. Wow, what a time to be alive. Although I'd rather be alive then watching people make foods like this than being around now seeing the stuff that goes up on places like TikTok and watching men paint their fingernails on YouTube. But last but not least, we have Stellar Sauce. Right. What's the secret of the sauce? Cream of celery soup with melted, does that say Gruyere? I'm good to go. I'm getting a little bit nauseous. I don't know about you, but this is the type of wonderful content you can find on my channel, where we can all keep each other entertained and have a great time. We're just going to be oblivious to everything going on around us in the world, because this is the important stuff going on, right? And again, of course, I'm going to do makeup tutorials. I'm going to paint my nails and show everybody out there and then put it up on social media. Maybe I'll give myself lobster nails, paint my fingers, make them look like little lobsters. I'll do all sorts of cute stuff on this channel. But thanks everybody who's come over to my new channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you're listening this long, if you've gotten this far into the video, let me know in the comment section below. And make sure you thumbs up the video too for the algo and all my friends over at YouTube. Thanks everybody at YouTube for being fair, balanced, and wonderful. I am honored to be trying to become a YouTube sensation. What a dream come true, right? Really, the American dream is alive and well in America. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day.